that has been pretty intensely debated, whether it's another one of Bayonetta's maybe even losing matchups. It's just the thing is, Cloud gets gimped off stage. He's, of course, with all that utility he has on stage. Once you get Cloud off stage, well, he becomes not as top tier anymore.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see. That's enough. But yeah, but definitely Ewok did have his fair share of going through. Let me see. Actually taking out Brand, actually. He took out Brand too. Oh, great stuff coming out of Ewok. So
he's warmed up and ready to go for this game. But so is Riot. And we'll see, we go to Starterville.
All right, so here we go. And it's Cloud, so Cloud can play a lot more aggressive against Bayo, especially with his sword. He does have a lot of active hitboxes. As long as that sword is out, that hitbox is active. That's the scary thing about Cloud. So he can use it to his advantage, especially when Riot does try to approach in very aggressively here. But right now, Ewok is racking up pretty good damage against Riot, and he's handling out pretty well.
Oh, wow, but what a good tech chase coming out from Riot. Nets him some nice percent. Okay. Not taking it to the top this time, just a nice good percent. Wow. And that's a limit burn. And, well, now Ewok has to find another way to take off the stock.
All right, so Ewok is going to have to get that limit back, but
wow,
unfortunately, wow. Fair is not going to save you from that forward smash.
Yeah, good job to Riot, just recognizing he was coming very aggressively on stage, had the space to forward smash, and, well, that's what he did.
All right, it seems that Riot is playing very strong in this matchup right now. The tides have kind of shifted towards more in Riot's favor in this situation, but we'll see if Ewok is able to take that stock off of Riot here.
Wow, what a nice conversions coming from Riot. We're going to see some good percent off of that. And wow, Ewok's already sitting at 80. Starting to lap him in percent.
All right, Ewok does have limit. Oh, but unfortunately he gets witch timed, and Riot wasn't able to secure the stock off.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much damage for it. But again, now the setting did even, but the thing is, one of them has another stock that the other doesn't. Ewok got to find his answer to outstock. We see him searching for those back airs.
Yeah, he's trying to fish out for a limit situation, but Riot is making sure that he's staying very, very slippery so he doesn't get hit by it. All right, we'll see.
Okay, dash attack. That's not going to take out the stock, but allows Ewok to take some stage control.
All right. Ewok definitely waiting for that moment. I love how he's playing very patiently here, though, especially when Riot is trying to recover back on stage. He's at that specific distance where he can punish virtually any option that Riot tries to recover with. So that's why Riot opts in on...
Oh, he caught that jump. He's going to have to lose his limit again.
All right.
That back air. Wow.
And he gets killed by back air, unfortunately. But yeah, like, Ewok. Ewok was doing so well. He was handling out Riot so well, especially off stage, but it was smart on Riot's parts too. He was definitely stalling off stage to wait for that platform to come by so he can have a safe way to get back on the stage, because how Ewok was, he could literally limit almost any situation that Riot could have done had he recovered back. He was just at that specific distance away from the ledge. So
yeah, I think Riot also recognized how Ewok was aggressively coming back on stage, whether with neutral air or forward air. He's just coming back very aggressively almost every time. And just like that, as we saw in the first stock of that last game, he punished it very severely. However, that is game one, and now we move on to game two on Town and City.
Yes. So Town and City is going to be a really tricky situation. Granted, I mean, like, Cloud's up air is going to be very strong on this stage too, but I'm really more afraid for Ewok in this case, because Riot can effectively handle out Ewok with those platforms too. So Ewok is going to be very careful landing on those tri-plats when they do appear.
Yep.
All right, there we go. We have the same situation again, almost like in game one.
Okay. Good job from Riot, just came back to center stage, but wow, in the air.
I love the call it with up air from Ewok.
Up air. Wow,
right.
Okay, good just calling out on the platform. There's one thing Cloud's good for, is hitting up down on those platforms.
I'm loving the anti-air that Ewok is doing right now.
Oh wow, good tomahawk there. recognize that Riot's going to expect that aggressive option that he's been seeing usually.
Oh, a little too early on the trigger for the cross slash there. Now he has to go ahead and wait for his limit again to get that opportunity.
Oh, wow.
But, wow,
the trade
okay.
from the back air to up air, working out in Ewok's favor as he takes off Riot's first stock.
I mean, they're both DLC, that's fine. They both get that equal privilege.
Ah, yes. DLC privilege. Now we see Ewok, wow, just abiding his time, punishing Riot for any mistake that he's making. Whether it's landing wrong, punishing his shield wrongly, it was good. And now he's off stage, okay. Comes back safely.
All right, Ewok has his limit back here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Great dare option, but I really feel like if the platform was any lower, Ewok could have went on the platform and secured that stock off of Riot there. That would have been a pretty good execution, but granted, Ewok doesn't have his limit anymore, but he's going to have to get that again because I really feel like when he has limit, he has a really good chance on handling out the situation, but he's doing really well at 2 stocks still, and right at 129%.
Wow, okay, there we go. Fishing out for those up airs, and he takes off that stock. However, Riot's sitting at 129. You gotta be careful what he does, because one straight up and that can be it. At the same time.
Wow, and Ewok takes game 2. We are taking this to game 3. So very strong play coming out of Ewok. I really felt like he felt more comfortable on this stage, especially he was able to handle out Riot a lot more freely. And the platforms did help a lot too.
Yes.
So he was able, like if Riot was on that platform, he was able to just aggressively
throw it like a disjoint and just catch like any type of option on the platform.
Exactly, just catch Riot out. So really great stuff coming out of Ewok. Oh, we're going back to Town and City. All right.
All right. Riot running it back to Town and City. Oh, Town and City, indeed.
All right, so here we are, game 3. So we'll see how this goes. If Ewok plays how he did in game 2, just holding on to that limit, playing very patiently, and then punishing those situations where Riot is above him, and especially the anti-air. I love the anti-air that he used in game 2 majority of the time.
Oh, wow, good landing there. Nice, spacing perfect so I can auto-cancel. So that Bats within coming in clutch. Okay, okay. Ooh. In that situation where now Riot
Here we go, the
can't
up air situations like I'm talking about.
Finally gets back to the ground after taking nearly 40%.
Unfortunately, Ewok did opt in and finishing up with jab 3, and that put him in a lot of lag where Riot was able to punish it.
Oh, wow. Expecting the immediate up B, side B coming in from Bayonetta.
Yeah, a little too early. But that's one thing with Ewok. He has to... Oh, that does not take the stock off. But he kind of pulls a trigger a bit on limit. I feel like he needs to just be a little bit more patient out because Riot is expecting out a limit option. So Riot is going to find ways to stall out or just to barely be away from that hitbox. So I really feel like he should play it patiently, but... In this instance, he immediately threw it out. I'm pretty sure Riot wasn't expecting that to immediately get thrown out because that's the first beam that he threw out this entire set. So I'm pretty sure Riot wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, very good call out because you just saw that Riot was short hopping neutral. So you call it out, very safe attack anyways. But then at which time we'll take off that first stock. That up air, oh my god.
Up air for insurance.
Oh yeah, I want this man dead.
Look, it's Cloud, all right? You need insurance to make sure he's dead.
I don't want this man coming back to the stage.
All right, great stall on the witch time there. Okay, Ewok just waiting up for his limit to charge up.
Okay, okay. Very nice percent coming out from Riot. But he cannot get a 40 to hit more with those dares.
All right, Ewok almost at that limit situation. There he is. Now he has limit. Now Riot has to be a little bit more careful as he approaches on Ewok here, but Riot is playing very strong here, and he has him up on the blast zone, and up air is going to do it, and Riot takes the set against Ewok.
Very confidently takes him to the top.
Great stuff.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, Ewok played it very, very strong against Riot. I was actually a little afraid for Riot. I actually thought Ewok, I'm like, oh, Ewok may actually take this.
Yeah, he was already nearing that kill